Hey guys, today you join me for episode 4 of season 4 of Fighter Jet Showdown, and we start with, well, a few aircraft. The first is a dogfighting pair, actually from two different people. This is the FV-106 from the Doom Turtle, and the Rancor Mark III from Jimmy, who runs my Discord server, and built the Spear Jets in the last season, which did quite well, except when they were beaten by a very cheaty aircraft, which established a new rule. So quite some history here. But yeah, these are actually really nice looking jets. This is our first quad-engined jet, which is quite nice. I've also been informed that the flare dispenser weirdness is a glitch, not people just not tugging, I don't know. But yeah, there's some glitch that I probably should have fixed. And then yeah, this is pretty well armed. It's got all the stuff on it, got all the guns. It looks like it has 4 spread out guns. And this is paired up with of course, the FV-106 D10 Super Cupid. Super Cupid. Oh, that's cute. Anyway, yeah, single-engine aircraft, so a few less than that one. Looking pretty nice. Quite a big-looking aircraft. I don't really know if it's based on anything, but yeah, pretty good. Fairly lightly armed, which is probably on account of it having only one engine. And these will be going up against the T-13 Sette fly, which comes to me from Reverend Jellybeans. And these are pretty cool. They've got forward swept wings, they've got a bunch of control surfaces which touch the ground, and these are, well, named after the Sette fly, which is a pretty, I think they're the flies that like lay eggs under your skin, which is pretty gross. So let's hope that's not what these planes do, because I don't want planes bursting out of me. Alright, so let's just get them into the air. I think everything's set up and everything's quick saved, and let's go. There we go. So these guys taking off relatively quickly. The Rancor, of course, just, oh, already in the air. Nice. And the Super Cupid taking a little while because it has just a single engine. But it is a cheetah engine, which is like the F-22 engine. So it might be very maneuverable. And, well, maneuverability in the end is very useful. But if you don't have the speed, it is also a problem. You need both. Anyway, look at these guys dancing around. These look really nice. Those guys not quite flying in formation because that one's slower. I wonder when the competition will start, because sometimes this gets oh, there we go. Thought it was going to get kind of fucky. Because sometimes when they're flying at different places, it gets kind of weird. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Missiles away. I think this guy hasn't fired a missile, and neither has the Rancor. Oh, well, you guys are going to have problems, although this guy is pretty fast with the 4 engines. How's the Super Cupid doing? Dodging, but it's not looking good. Oh no, he's good. He just about managed to deal with him. But he's got another one coming in! And he pulls up. But now, gunfire on him straight away. The Super Cupid is dead. The Rancor is running away? Okay. How are the Sette flies doing? Either of them dead? Nope, they're moving quickly in towards the Rancor, which is, being pushed back. And now it's got a missile coming in and some gunfire. Oh, it's not looking great for the Rancor. And the gunfire strips through its wings and it is torn apart. Anyway, yes. It is difficult to get 2 different planes to work together, but I appreciate the effort, and that was a nice looking plane. Just, these are also insane. Look at these things. They're ridiculously fast. I guess it's because they're so small. So, yeah, quite impressive. Anyway, let's move on to the next round of the of the qualifier to see who will be going to the semi-final. So, the next planes to go up will be the F-43A Valkyrie from Anonymous, the All-Knowing. And these are some really interesting aircraft. They have no kind of standard built canards on them. What they have instead is these 2 control surfaces offset in a way where they just act as canards. And that's really cool. It's like, well, I've never seen it before. It's innovative. Maybe it works better. Maybe it just kind of looks cool. And then they've also got these little tuck-away control surfaces here as well, which act as air brakes and I guess roll control. And yeah, these are just really interesting. I love them, and they're pretty well armed. They got all the missiles, they got all the guns, you know, like everything does. And these will be going up against the XO2 Wyvern from Stormhawk. Lots of cool words I can say in my announcer voice there. And yeah, these are interesting. They look like they have no tailplane, but they have an underneath tailplane. They kind of look like conventional aircraft from the top, kind of Sukhoi with the back, with the rear elevators and the front canards. Yes, that guy who always calls me on when I call these canards. I got it right this time. I learn. Someone points it out every time when I call rear elevators canards. They're not canards. Okay, alright. Anyway, yeah, these are pretty interesting. They're very contoury. Their engines are up, and then their fuselage is down, and then their front bit's up. I believe that's called a cockpit. Anyway, I really like these. Anyway, let's get them into the air, see who is the best, and see who will murder each other. See who will murder who. Is that how you would say that? Anyway, alright, go kill each other. So yeah, looks like they take off at the same time. The Valkyries and the Wyverns, aren't those from the same lore? No. Isn't a Wyvern from Greek lore? And then a Valkyrie is obviously the female soldiers in Norse lore. Oh, God, man, I gotta say, I mean, no offense to any religions, but pretty much every religion is nowhere near as cool as, like, Norse shit. Like, oh great, Jesus did some stuff with water. You know, fucking Thor beats people to death with a hammer. You know, how can you compete with that? Alright, oh, Jesus. Alright, let's go murder each other. It looks like these guys have got missiles away. Those guys are getting missiles away. Everything should be fine. You got a little time. The control surfaces are working nicely, though. Look at this. Like, they're working pretty well. They just... Oh, they look so sleek as well because the textures are all the exact same. So, I don't know. I really like these. Anyway, missiles going in. These guys diving low. The Wyverns heading out this way. Ooh, this guy's going to have trouble, but he pulls up just in time. He's got no problem. Those guys being... Are they fired missiles? No, they were being chased down by missiles. It looks like one of the Wyverns is coming in now, firing a missile at the other Valkyrie. And this guy randomly fired some bullets, maybe at a missile. What a crazy man this is. And this guy's popping some chaff. That guy's going in maybe for an attack run, but he's being shot up and they almost collide in the air. Bloody hell. This guy's got a missile coming in. Ooh, this is getting pretty intense. I have no idea. Oh my god, that guy got hit by a missile, taken out. Didn't get a good shot of it, but got blown up. Maybe blew himself up. Well, either way. And now this guy's getting shots. Ooh, I really thought the Wyverns would take it, but this guy's just had his wing cut off by the Valkyrie, who is right on his tail now, and is just lighting him up beautifully. Look at that, right in there. Oh, and what happened there? Oh, that's my engine, okay. And this guy getting shot some more. It's okay, you don't have to kill the guy. Eject! 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 And then we can pull the parachute. Yeah, fuck yeah. Haven't used these parachutes yet. Apparently I don't play KSP enough. But look at that. Alright, well, it really looked like the Wyverns had it for a little bit. But no, Jeb will be fine. Oh, you can control this parachute? Holy shit, this is awesome. I should play KSP more. Anyway, let's move on to the next round. Alright, so next up are a pair of Eurofighter Typhoons, because I love Eurofighter Typhoons. Shut up, I know these are like the third ones we've had in the competition. No, I think it's only the second. But yeah, these come from Illyra, and they're another interesting interpretation, not using too much kind of wings for the airframe to try and, you know, make it look exactly like the Eurofighter Typhoon, but it does have the cool looking intakes, and I do really like that. There actually is a mod that includes just a cockpit with the intakes on them. I forgot what it's called, but, you know, there are some really good fightery mods. But no, I like these because they're, you know, they're very customized. And they look nice, they're quite small. I think these could do quite well. We could see some winning Eurofighters, which I desperately want, because I really like Eurofighters. And yeah, pretty well armed, pretty well everything. And these will be going up against the Spartan and the Berserker. Which comes to me from Your Worst Nightmare, which is surprising because I didn't know a pack of wolves that's teamed up with bees could even build an aircraft, but okay. So, yeah, another dogfighting pair, two small aircraft, one with kind of forward-swept-ish wings with some control surfaces on the front, that could be useful, and a rather small kind of delta wing-looking thing, which, well, has lots of control surfaces. They could be quite good. These weird little, kind of weird small aircraft tend to do quite well. Anyway, let's get them into the air and have a bit of a fighty fight. Talking to my commentator voice, I think Netflix should renew Robot Wars. I should commentate it, Dan Nerdcube should present it, because he said he would, and that'd be great. I'd quit my job for that. I would totally. I haven't even started my job until June, but I'm going to call him up like, nope, got a gig, sorry. Fuck my degree, I'm becoming a voice actor. I could totally be the commentator. I mean, I wouldn't be as good as the current commentator, but maybe he doesn't want to do it anymore, you know? Or maybe someone kills him, and then they have to find someone else. I think I could totally do Robot Wars. You know, that is my backup plan. My backup plan is very... Well, it must not be that successful because they keep cancelling it. But Netflix should pick up Robot Wars. And I should present it. No, I should commentate it. Nerdcube should present it. And then someone else. We need a third person. But, you know, fuck it, I don't care. Alright, and then we need some judges. But we can probably get those nerds from the BBC who want to do it. Anyway, alright, missiles coming in. To the Spartan and the Berserker, but it looks good. It looks like the Eurofighter's outrunning one over there, but ooh, one's coming in. Oh, lots of missile coming close, but no one's been hit. Pretty intense, though. I think the missiles have gotten more interesting as BD Armory has evolved. I've started to stop hating missile kills because they get really cool. Anyway, let's go and see how the Eurofighters are doing. Don't know why I rolled the R. Pff, yeah, who knows why I do anything. Ooh, one of the Eurofighters down from missiles. Actually not down, just a bit damaged. Quite damaged, lost some control surfaces. But still in the fight, so it's still all to play for. And this one's lining up the Berserker? Oh my god, how good am I? It was the Berserker. Lining up the Berserker with his guns. It looks like he's got 4 of those Vulcan cannons. A pretty deadly thing. 4 Vulcan cannons is a lot of... Oh, and he gets hit by a missile, but it doesn't get him. And now he's ripped apart. Didn't even notice this guy is using a GAU 8 30mm. But that's pretty cool. And it looks like this guy might crash. It's still all to play for, because we've got 2 damaged planes now on each side. So... Oh, but this guy's getting shot. The Spartan has a Eurofighter on his tail. He flips out trying to evade, and now is taking fire and is doing surprisingly durable. Is any of this? Nope. Just stuff happens. It kind of thought it was armored a bit. Oh my god, the Eurofighter is not damaged. I clicked on the Berserker. The Berserker's still going though, still with his GAU 8, and he's getting hit and ripped apart, and now it is just the Spartan, who is a little damaged, missing an engine. He took a lot of hits. I guess sometimes the bullets just kind of go all over and don't destroy anything. It looked like he took a lot of gunfire though, but that'll just happen sometimes. Anyway. Oh, then a missile kills him. Ooh, inglorious. Inglorious. That was a pretty cool fight, though. And the Eurofighters go through to the semi-final. This guy got some serious damage, but kept on fighting. Not bad. Not bad at all. Lost an air intake as well. Anyway, alright, let's move on to the last round of the qualifiers to find out who will be facing the Eurofighter in the semi-final. So, the final planes in the qualifiers today are the X-32 Sparrow Mark 8, which come to me from ATP 1999, which is just a great name. You must be a droid. Anyway, yes, twin-engine fighters, quite small. Remind me a little bit of the X-Rays from last time, where they're kind of almost tri-wing design. But they're very sleek. They look pretty cool, fairly lightly armed, but I think they could do quite well. And these will be going up against a dogfighting pair, the QM2 Luladreo and the X-Bur4 Xeno, which come to me from, well, there was no actual name left at the end of the email, but the name on the email was Panzerkampfwagen 6 Ausführung Tiger 2. It's a beautiful language. Anyway, another quad-engine fighter. I'm just going to call this the QM2. Another quad-engine fighter looks mental. Might not really have enough lift for all that mass, but it'll be fast as hell. And it looks pretty cool, pretty well armed, all of that. And we've had 2 quad-engine fighters today, but now we have a twin-engined fighter. It has 5 engines, and they're all ramjets. So this is going to be insanely fast. This actually has pretty big wings. It's just a flying wing, a shit ton of engines. And yeah, fuck it, let's get them into the air. This has just gotten out of hand. Yeah, I mean, I love me some unconventional fighters, but I love me some conventional fighters. You know, I love the Eurofighters and the F-22s and the Sukhois, but I love it when you just get crazy shit, and it's like, but it looks like it works, and it looks pretty cool. Like, you can make crazy shit that just look kind of dumb, but these kind of look, I don't know, I like them. Look at this thing. Yeah, it kind of looks like a space fighter, you know? Probably could if there was atmosphere in space, but then it wouldn't be space, Peter. That would be the air. Anyway, alright, let's, enough learning with tape. Let's get into the dogfight. Those guys have already turned around, because they don't have to haul all their engines. So that might not be great, but I imagine these can just straight up outrun missiles. Although every time I say that, something dies. One of the planes dies, by the way, not something in real life. I mean, I don't have that kind of power. I wish I did, you know. You know when people are like, man, imagine if you said that and it happened, wouldn't you feel bad? It'd be like, no, that would be amazing if I said something and it happened just because I said it. Jesus. Alright, anyway, this guy's friend has been taken out. This guy's lost an engine, but it really doesn't matter. He's got a bunch. And ooh, missile comes in. I don't think he has any countermeasures, only engines. And just eviscerated, and yeah, okay. Alright, well, it's the Sparrows take that cleanly. Those are some cool looking aircraft, but they were maybe just a bit too silly, and I don't think had any countermeasures. But still, thank you very much to Panzerkampfwagen 6 Ausführung Tiger 2. Ah, Germans. Anyway, yeah, let's move on to the semi-finals. Alright, so the first round of the semi-finals is, of course, between the F-43 Valkyrie and the T-13 Sette fly too. Alright, so let's get them into the air. Let's see who will murder whom. We've got the cool, weird custom control surfaces, and the very ridiculously quick and just fairly, well, we didn't see that much of them. I think this might be a more interesting dogfight, but they are looking pretty quick, and also probably pretty maneuverable with all these control surfaces. But the F-43 Valkyrie is no joke. It murders, you know. Oh, and look at the cool intakes. I love it when you know people do something cool with air intakes, and this is a fairly one I see occasionally, and it is very nice, where you just can kind of combine two ram intakes. Looks good. Anyway, all right. So we're almost at 8 kilometers. And then the fight will begin. It has begun, and now it is murder time. And oh wow, look, holy, that's a lot of missiles coming in quick, probably borrowing energy from the planes themselves. And these guys haven't fired missiles, so that's not ideal. That's a lot of missiles. All right, looks like they're mostly. Oh, I don't know who they're coming. And there's a couple coming to this Valkyrie. But will he get away? Just about. He's fine. He's fine. We'll just get into gun range, and then the fun will begin. Although, oh my god, that guy is dodging a few. Yeah, it is a difficult skill to dodge missiles, and it is important. Oh, this guy's got him on the flank, though. He's flanked him. He's not fucking around. He's in gun range. Will he take down one of the Sette flies? Oh no, he's being attacked by one of the Sette flies, but he's not giving up. He's going for it. He's opening fire. He's squirreling just a little much, and now it's a joust, and oh, joust is not where you want to be, is the bigger plane. He takes a hit, and they collide in the air, I think. Or did he just get shot at that exact moment? No, they collide in the air, and he got shot at that exact moment. One of them is damaged, and the other F-43 is dead by missile. Holy shit, these are some good things. When I said they were kind of... Oh no, these aren't even the ones they said were kind of like the X-rays from last time, but they're kind of fighting like them. I mean, not quite as quick. I mean, yeah, but still, these are insane. I think these might be my favorite to win at this point. Obviously, unless they fight the Eurofighter, then fuck them. Just go into the VAB, take their wings off. Anyway, yeah, very impressive, though. I didn't think it would be over that quickly, but these are quite good. Anyway, let's move on to the next round of the semi-final to see who have the extremely dubious honor of fighting them. That guy is missing a wing. Still flying, though. He's fine. So here we are in the second round of the semi-finals. The Eurofighters fight the X-32 Sparrows. Let's get them near. They're not X-32s, they're X-32 Sparrows. So, yeah. Both twin-engine, both pretty maneuverable. Who will win? These guys take off first. That's often an indication. But no, these are some pretty... Well, I don't know. We saw them fight pretty well. I mean, yeah, they should be alright. And I love me some Eurofighters. It would be cool if they did well. But anyway... Oh, I thought the competition was starting then. I was like, whoa, you're not far enough away. That'd be time for a redo, I guess. Yeah, I guess the AI sometimes does fuck things up. I mean, this competition is never going to be exactly perfect, but anyway, the fight's starting. And ooh, those guys turn around pretty quickly. Yeah, these are the ones I was saying looked a little bit like the X-rays, but they don't have quite enough control surfaces to really be like the X-rays. But all right. Let's see if we get some good missile kills. Maybe, maybe not. Oh, there are some coming for this Eurofighter, though. He pops another one and just manages to dodge the one. Oh no, it's actually going for the other Eurofighter. Well, I don't know. Who knows? There's so many missiles in the air. It's hard to keep track. Oh, one of them... Oh, my God. Does one of them hit the X-32 Sparrow? X-32 Sparrow? I'm just going to call them the X-32s. No, he's okay. It was just near him. Alright, okay. So, now we're getting into gun range, where things get really interesting. And, missiles away. You're gonna want to switch to your guns, buddy, and murder this guy. You got a shot on him. Oh, now he's coming for you. You fucked up. And, oh, I think the Eurofighter is gonna be down, because a missile tears off his wing, and then he is eviscerated by gunfire. The other Eurofighter is still going, though. Firing a missile, but he's got one of the X-32s kind of near his tail. But if he can turn around and shoot him in time, he might just take this. But then he'll have the other one on his tail. It's very hard to win against two other fighters, and oh, he kind of fucked up. And now the gunfire is coming in and murdered him. The X-32's victorious, which means they're going to be fighting the T-13s, which is going to be insane. So yeah, small, weird fighters with a lot of wings seem to do quite well. Actually, I think this guy did take a tiny bit of damage. Yeah, he lost a wing surface. Good job, Eurofighters. You did damage. Alright. Oh, and a thing. Right, you lost a canard. Wow, he took quite a bit of damage. Yeah, that missile just... Yeah. Well, good job, Eurofighters. You didn't totally lose. You did a bit... Yeah, they're going to have to pay for that. Alright, let's move on to the final. So here we are in the final. The X-32 Sparrows from ATP 1999 and the T-13 Sette flies from Reverend Jellybeans. A name that will live in infamy. Let's get them into the air and see who will go to the grand finale. And I think either of these have a really good chance of winning the whole thing. I mean, obviously there's some pretty good contenders. There's the Emperor and its Guard, which did really good in the first episode. Can't remember the winner of the second episode, but last time was obviously the X-Rays, which were savage. But if you can miss that, if you can dodge that first salvo quickly, then you should be fine. I think either of these planes have a good chance at it. I have no idea who's going to win, but I would maybe put my money on the Sparrows just because they have more wings, you know? More wings is good stuff. These are using the cheetah engines, though, which seem to be quite good, actually. I wouldn't call them overpowered, but yeah, they probably have more up and down gimbal range. But yeah, just missile salvos away. Something you haven't seen against these aircraft before, where there's just sort of both of them are firing missiles. Usually the one dominates the other. But no, I'm very excited to see this, and I hope there is some gunfighting, because I think it could be very, very cool. And there's been some good gunfights in this series, in this season of the series. And, yeah. Alright, well, missiles have missed. Might as well call them missiles, right? I make that joke a lot every season, and you're gonna have to just learn to live with it, you know? 6 seasons in a movie, you know? The movie will be called Missiles, am I right? It's gonna be great, you know? We're gonna franchise this. There's gonna be shirts and mugs, and you can actually get to go and fly some I don't know what I'm talking about right now, but Anyway, it looks like we're in gun range now. The Sparrow and this Sette fly. Ooh, this guy gets hit by a missile in the air intake, but it's fine, you know, it's only a missile. 'Tis but a flesh wound. This guy's taken some damage. It looks like these guys have had trouble dodging all the missiles. And now this guy is opening up on the Sette fly, which is just a little faster than him. Although this guy just got hit by a missile and suffered similar... Ooh, it's suffering quite a bit of damage. Oh my god, this is all over the place. This is some interesting missile fighting. And, this Sette fly getting lit up and destroyed by a missile, maybe? Yeah, still alive, just missing a lot. These are tough planes as well. You can, if you know, place your parts well, you can make really tough planes. And this is now opening fire onto its enemy, lighting him up. Will he take the kill on one of the Sparrows? He does! Oh my god, that was some ace combat shit. But he's still alive! Oh my god, this is the greatest upset in the history of sport over and over again. Both of these planes damaged. This one's savaged. I have no idea what's going to happen. The T-13 all over the place, being chased down by a damaged Sparrow. The other T-13 gliding to a landing because he is out of air intakes. This Sparrow out of control. It is basically one-on-one right now, but this guy is doing most of the firing and takes the kill. My Christ. And he's down an engine. That was brutal. That was amazing. I've never seen that much damage on both sides in a fight before. That was insane. Both of these planes are crazy. This guy gliding to a landing, but actually just falling now, and will probably be shot up before he hits the ocean. Yeah, look at that. The victory lap of the Sparrow. Be careful, though, because you're missing a bunch of shit and might crash. And if you crash before him, then he wins. That is how this works. No, of course not. This is the better dogfighter. Anyway, yes. So, congratulations to ATP 1999, you droid. It sounds like an insult. You fucking droid. But yeah, no, that was amazing. Both these fighters were incredible, and these guys looked like they had it at the start. Then the Sette flies looked like they had it, but then this guy just powered through, and this guy will be going to the grand finale, where I think he has a good chance of winning the whole thing. So yes, anyway, if you have craft, there are still 2 more episodes before the grand finale to get stuff sent in, and have a good old fight on the Discord or email it to me is fine. The email is in the description of my Discord. It's also somewhere in the description with links to all my other shit on the internet. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this. This has been KSP with Tape. I will see you... Ooh, he's gonna strafe him. Fuck it, let's watch this. Nah, pussy. Alright, I'll see you next time.